Chalky finish paint is the low-commitment way to introduce the transforming magic of color into your home. My prediction is, once you redo something with chalky finish paint, you'll want to paint everything. It creates this dreamy, matte finish that can be made to look rustic or polished on just about any kind of wood. It's not easy to commit to colors, but these colors by the Spruce are the perfect curated collection of rich, saturated colors and lighter, mellow neutrals. The Spruce partnered with KILZ to create this chalky finish line. It's water-based and low VOC. And it's formulated to provide excellent coverage. You can use it without prep or sanding and get smooth, rich color on all kinds of wood. Use a clear wax for added protection and a silky finish, or the dark wax for a more antiqued look. Everything you paint becomes one of a kind and totally you, which is really my favorite thing about the Spruce Best Home Chalky Finish paint.
Hi, we are Two Chicks and a Tool Belt, and we created Chalky Chicks Furniture Paint to match the people, the passion, and the potential of this amazing world of furniture restoration.
We worked directly with a chemist and created an affordable paint line that's loved by both the professional and the DIYer.
For a long time, I mixed my own furniture paint, and it wasn't very high quality. And one day I went to mix paint, and suddenly it wouldn't mix anymore. It just clumped up, and I couldn't use it. And so I decided I needed to find a professional furniture paint to use. When I found Two Chicks and a Tool Belt, I decided to try theirs. And the first time I used it, I fell in love with it. And I've not used any other furniture paint since then.
We became deeply committed to creating a paint that goes beautifully through an HVLP paint gun.
I started out just making things for my own home, and then when our home got filled up, I decided I still needed that creative outlet, and so I started doing it for other people.
My friend and I are throwing a dinner party tonight. We'll add some sparkle using Modern Masters matte and satin metallic paints. They're water-based and easy to use right out of the jar.
Let's add some interest to these niches, creating a shimmering tone-on-tone metallic finish. It's easy to create using the same color in 2 different sheens.
There are 15 colors to choose from, but I think black and bronze is the way to go. We're applying a matte metallic as our base color using a 4-inch mini roller to cut in the edges. A 9-inch roller fills in the wall easily. With the wall completely dry, we're adding highlights with satin metallic paint in the same color. Using Modern Masters natural sea sponge roller in a random fashion nicely breaks up any roller lines. The result is a subtle shimmer.
Next, I'll use our same black and bronze on a couple of small projects for our table setting.
A ready-to-use stencil will add some style to this simple table runner. Modern Masters metallic paint is extremely versatile and can be applied using several different tools and techniques to decorate almost anything. You are only limited by your imagination. There, now our guests will feel welcomed.
Give and stretch without cracking.
It's awesome finding furniture and things for my home that can be refinished to look new. Chalked paint is one of my favorite products because it's easy to use, doesn't require a lot of prep work, is easy to distress, and ends up giving that vintage chic look that I can customize as I choose. Chalked paint is so versatile. It can be used on bare and finished wood, glass, ceramic, metal, and laminate. Using this table, I'm going to share some simple techniques to help you create your own masterpiece. Here's what you need for your project. Chalked paint. Rust-Oleum is great. It's fast and easy to use and dries to a velvety smooth finish. A drop cloth, 180 or 220 grit sandpaper, a 2-inch high-quality paintbrush, gloves, a lint-free cloth, and hardware. Priming is not required for most projects, but to prevent bleed-through of certain types of woods, just add 1 light coat of cover stain or bin primer to the wood. Spread out your drop cloth. You only need to sand on high gloss surfaces. Use fine grit sandpaper and lightly scuff the surface for maximum adhesion. Remove all hardware and drawers. Wipe the table with a cloth to remove any dust. It's easier to get a smooth finish when the pieces are independent and can lie flat. Choose a high-quality synthetic brush for best results. Apply the chalk paint with even coats, brushing in the same direction. Chalked paint applies with 1 coat on most surfaces. When using a light color on a dark table, 1 to 2 additional coats may be required. You can apply up to 5 coats for your desired look. The easiest way to distress chalked paint is with fine to medium 180 to 220 grit sandpaper. Hold the sandpaper with the tips of your finger and sand the corners and edges of your piece to get the desired look. The more you sand, the more the original finish will show through. For rounded surfaces, wrap the sandpaper around the surface. For added durability and protection, apply 1 to 2 thin coats of chalked ultra matte top coat with a clean, high-quality paintbrush and let dry. The top coat helps prevent watermarks and is easier to clean. Attach your selected hardware and put the drawer in place. And here you have your own masterpiece.